You are listening to African Father in America podcast by Simon Javan Okello, live from Seattle, Washington, USA.
Greetings, beautiful people. My name is Simon Javan Okello. I am excited to be here with you for another amazing episode of the African Father in America podcast. We are live on YouTube, where I would love for you to take a minute and subscribe to my channel. We are here for another amazing conversation where we are going to dive deep into today's episode of the African Father in America podcast, where we are exploring the meaning of today's proverb with the hopes that you gain some insights and understand how today's proverb applies, to a situation that you might be going through in your own life. Today's proverb is beautiful. I am about to add it to the screen so that you can take a look at it and share with me what you think. Memories reaches farther than the eyes. This is a Kanuri proverb. Memories reaches farther than the eyes. This is an amazing proverb, and today's video and today's episode is going to help us use this proverb to explore the meaning of what this proverb really means. What is it trying to say? But also, how can we use our memories? How can we use our memory to gain insights into issues that our eyes cannot reach, things that we can't reach physically. Our minds and our memory can take us there. That is what this proverb is trying to teach us today. So we are going to explore that a little bit, and then I'm going to share with you 3 nuggets of wisdom, 3 things that this proverb most likely means. Also, I want you to share in the comment there. Let me know where in the world you're joining me from, so that I can include you in this conversation. With proverbs, almost every meaning has a purpose. So no matter what comes to your mind in regards to today's proverb, it has a purpose, and I want to hear it. For those who are just joining me, thank you so much. My name is Simon Javan Okello. I am the host of the African Father in America podcast, but I am also the producer of the Madaraka Festival that happens annually across the United States of America since 2014. This year's festival was significant because we expanded from hosting the festival here in Seattle, Washington, to 6 different cities across the United States, from Atlanta, Dallas, Seattle, Los Angeles, New York, and Washington, D.C. And our goal is to grow this festival further. So remember to check out madarakafestival.com so that you can learn a little more. And very, very soon I will be hosting some of the artists who have been on the Madaraka Festival stage. I'll be hosting some of the organizers, the volunteers, here on the show. So if you want to go into the behind the scene of really what makes Madaraka Festival possible over the last 9 years, this is where you can learn more. And then next year is the 10th anniversary of the Madaraka Festival, and you don't want to also miss the behind the scene conversations here on the platform, where we will be talking about some of the work that is going on. We want to not only do this incredible festival, but we also want to teach you how you can also do your own festival. We want to share with you knowledge, how you can also do your own podcast, how you can build your own community, the way that I have been building my community through Madaraka Festival and through all the other initiatives that I've been doing, including One Vibe Africa in Kisumu, Kenya, where we have our amazing education, music, and art program. So stay tuned and remember to subscribe to the channel. For those who are just joining us, we are here to talk about an amazing African proverb from the Kanuri community. It says that memory reaches farther than the eyes. And I have 3 nuggets of wisdom related to this beautiful proverb. The first nugget of wisdom says that memories are powerful and can have long-lasting impacts on us. There are things that happened to me when I was a little boy, when I was around 8 years old, 9, 10, that I share here on this podcast. For example, how I used to distribute milk and bread in our neighborhood. I share that story all the time. And it's a memory that reminds me about those years, but also it's a memory that allows me to combine those experiences that I had as a little boy with what I am having now as a grown man, as a father of 3 girls, as an African in America, So memories are very, very important, and they can have lasting impacts on us, There are also traumatizing memories that you never forget. They scare you when you think about it. They help you navigate and avoid situations that can be detrimental to your health and your well-being. So memories are very, very impactful, powerful, and we should be aware that whatever we consume and keep in our mind will always be there for forever, most likely. Number 2, we should cherish and hold on to memories that bring us joy and happiness. Whenever you think about joy and happiness and what you want to keep in your mind, a lot of good experiences are the ones that you always want to keep in your mind. For example, the story of me distributing milk and bread in our neighborhood in Manyata in Kisumu, Kenya. It's something that I share a lot because I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the lessons that I learned during that time, and I am proud of how I am applying these lessons in my life today. So that's something that brings me joy and brings me happiness, and that's why I love sharing it with you all the time. Number 3, memories can provide comfort and serve as a reminder of the people and experiences that have shaped who we are. I remember, growing up, I spent a lot of time with my mother. She was almost like the sole parent. I grew up in a polygamist family. So a lot of my memories are really around the things I did with my mother. But I also have few memories of the things I did with my father. And a lot of the time, these things shape me. They shape who I have become. They shape how I relate with women, how I relate with men, So it's really, really important to also think about how the way that the teachers that interacted with us when we were younger, how they treated us, the things that they told us, Here in America, I have learned that a lot of white teachers used to say very mean things to black children, similar to how some other teachers, even in Africa, also tell children that, you will never make it, if you're interested in science, they would tell you there's no way you can be a scientist. If you're interested in this, some people just see you as one thing, and so memories can provide comfort and serve as a reminder of the people and experiences that have shaped us. And so many things that happened to us in our childhood really impact who we are as adults. And a lot of the time, people go through healing journeys, whether it's through a counselor, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through a path that you're taking for a given period of time. You have to do something in order for you to heal from childhood traumas, from people say generational curses or childhood issues that just happened that were not your fault, but you are there. Maybe you saw a violent crime happening and it's very difficult to take it off of your mind, and so you have to face it, you have to deal with it in order for it to leave you, in order for you to just cherish some of the beautiful memories that you want to keep, but also the difficult things that we interact with in life. They also help guide us so that we avoid such things, so that we know how to deal with similar things whenever we interact with them in our lives. So those are the 3 nuggets of wisdom. I want to know what you also think about today's proverb. I want to see in the comments. I see that Steven has joined us and he's saying, hello, great family, bright day today, joining from Kisumu, Kenya. That's wonderful. Let me see all your comments. Let me know where in the world you're joining us from. I would love to engage with your comments even after the live stream has ended. This week has been amazing. We've really, we've explored so many different proverbs, and we've learned so much. If I go back just a couple of weeks ago, let's see how many proverbs I can share here. So, for example, I think on Monday we talked about the iron never takes advice from the hammer. I loved this proverb, that was earlier in the week. The iron never takes advice from the hammer. And then I think on Tuesday we talked about if your mouth were a knife, it would cut off your lips. This one is from Zimbabwe. We also explored that just this week. So these videos are available here on my channel, and you should subscribe to go deeper into what they mean. And then on Wednesday, we also explored another proverb. Was this Wednesday? Okay, yeah, Wednesday. The jungle is stronger than the elephant. We also explored this one and learned a bit about what this one means. You can, listen to it across all podcasting platforms on the African Father in America podcast, where you can learn more what this proverb from Peul means. And then yesterday, on Thursday, we discussed this proverb that says that the body of joy is not too big. This is a Nigerian proverb. The body of joy is not too big. That was our proverb yesterday. And then today is our last episode of the week, and we are talking about memories reaches farther than the eyes. This is our proverb for today. So if you haven't engaged with today's conversation, go ahead in the comment section, let me know what this proverb means to you. And also, if you want to join me in Seattle on September, I'm doing a lot of things, so I want you to pay attention. There are a couple of unannounced events that I'm doing next month. The first one that we haven't announced and we don't even have tickets for, it sells really quickly. It's a really unique dinner series that I have been organizing since 2016. Next month, it's happening at Langston Hughes Performing Arts Institute on the 17th. So the 17th of this month is when we are announcing that dinner series is happening. So we have a month to sell out this beautiful dinner that we are going to host at Langston Hughes, September 17th, that is. So save that on your calendars. And then September 30th, we have the Africa Day Business Forum at the Motif Hotel, organized by the African Chamber of Commerce of the Pacific Northwest. This is where businesses from Africa and the US meet and collaborate and partner and invest in each other. Government officials also meet, banks, chambers of commerce. So this is an opportunity for you to visit Seattle and engage with business opportunities that can help with the growth of your business. That's all I'll leave you with for today. And I just want to thank you for your support. A lot of you I meet in person in events where I attend physically, and I get feedback that you've watched the show and how you appreciate it, but I never see your comment. And I also realize that many of you that tell me this great feedback about the show have also not subscribed to the channel. So the one way that you can immediately support the work that I'm doing here with the African Father in America podcast or with Madaraka Festival is by subscribing. Because as you subscribe and more people are aware that I do this Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, it's going to really transform many people's lives, because it's transforming my life, and I help a lot of people. I work with a lot of people. I support many companies and organizations. So whenever you subscribe and help me grow this channel, I am able to help more people. So remember to take a minute and subscribe. My goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of August, and I need your help. If you're watching this, share this video with your friends and family and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. Thank you, and I'll see you on Monday. On Monday, I'll be here bright and early, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a beautiful weekend and take great care of yourselves. Peace and love.
African Father in America. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. African Father in America. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. You are listening to African Father in America podcast by Simon Javan Okello, live from Seattle, Washington.